Today's video is brought to you by Curiosity and Beer. Curiosity and Beer, producing awesome videos since today. So I was watching Alexander Grace. It's a good channel to check out. Got my attention because it had to do with marriage and a graph about marriage. So me being me, I was like, okay, let's go graph some marriage. And this is really, I just want to hear from you guys on this. See what you guys think. So in a nutshell, basically, it's this chart that shows that in a marriage, over time, a man's desire for sex increases, a woman's desire for sex decreases, particularly if she's had children, and for obvious reasons. I mean, for every baby you make, your body ain't the same. Your body tends to say, whoa, girl, hold on, right? And so, yeah, I mean, I understand that. I get that. How do we, as competent, mature adults, address this? Because ladies, you know, ladies have known from an early age there's such a thing as a middle-aged man who's, you know, upset and frustrated in his marriage because his wife's not having sex with him anymore. She's just not interested, and she's repelled by him, repulsed by him, and repulsed by sex, and he's just so frustrated, and he loves her, but, you know, he can't deal with the marriage, you know. And it's such a midlife watershed moment that defines most of our lives around this age. And I mean, I understand the biology behind it, right? Men are seed spreaders, and I mean, we're really just limited by the number of women that we can have coitus with. And that's it. I mean, we're walking seed banks for our entire lives. You know, Genghis Khan, fucking, that dude was rolling in it. But, you know, what, there's no way a woman could do what Genghis Khan did, right? I mean, you can't conquer a quarter of the world and produce hundreds and hundreds of babies. You just, sorry, can't do that. But really though, I mean, what is the solution here? Because there's really only several ways it can go. Number one, kill the man's sex drive. Not really sure that's terrific. Figure out how to boost the female sex drive. You know, also not really terrific. Just deal with it, be unhappy. Or acknowledge that marriage is only good for so many years, and, you know, just say, hey, you know, 3 years tops, and then see you wouldn't want to be a bye, you know, or what, you know, have an open relationship. And the weird thing about open relationships is, like, okay, I mean, and part of it makes sense, and I've known people that have done it. It's not really for me. Yeah, I mean, the man's sex drive is high and just gets higher. So yeah, you know, in a way, it's funny. I some of my friends who are in open relationships and the wives, they actually have a pretty humorous attitude about it. It's like, you know, I don't always want to be responsible for his pleasure. It's like, yeah, go. It's like, it's kind of nice to just be able to have a blue ribbon. It's like, oh, call Karen, she'll take care of you, right? And it's like, well, okay, it's kind of interesting. But inevitably, here's the weird thing about open relationships is, like, okay, the man's open and he's having sex with other people. And eventually, the girl opens and she's having sex with other people, and it's like, okay, so now both of you have a high sex drive. You're getting it from, like, other people. So why are you together? And inevitably, they have to address that question. And it's like, okay, well, so, like, now what? Now are we unhappy with each other? You know, it's a constant question. All right, I mean, every relationship has its you know, constant maintenance concerns. I mean, what what do we do about this in a society that values monogamy? I, for one, love my kids very much, and I want to hang around and, be their father. I'm not really interested in this whole run out and spread my seed kind of thing, right? So the whole getting rid of her and running off and starting a new marriage thing. I mean, I'm divorced and remarried. That doesn't really appeal to me as a pattern. I'm blaming this for my thoughts. Sorry, y'all. After having COVID, I need a drink. I mean, ladies, your honest thoughts. What do you do? I mean, how do you approach this? Because ladies, y'all know in a relationship, your desire drops. What is the man to do? I mean, what are you to do? Because that also can't be very fun for you. You want to be in a relationship where your desire for your partner tanks and stays low? I mean, yeah, well, there's more to a relationship than sex, true, but I mean, I look at it like this. I mean, relationships are always better when you add sex sprinkles to it, right? I mean, a low sex marriage it's not really meeting the full potential of what it could possibly be. I mean, sure, it's not everything, but it doesn't make it worse, right? And it makes it more exciting and more fun. Lord knows we all like to have a little fun in our relationships, so I'm just trying to put all the pieces together, and I've only got one perspective, the perspective of a man. But it's a very curious question that I'm contemplating. And, Dos Equis has me thinking I can solve the world's problems with a video and some internet comments. So, hell, why not? Let's do it. So, let's fix humanity. Sound off in the comments of what you think can fix relationships. And I'll see y'all there.